I'm sent back. Okay.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
Let's talk.
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
The void did that to the gods. What chance do the likes of us have? If the void truly is causing all of this, then it seems to be growing more powerful. We have to get out of here and find answers. I'll go with the second one. It's time to act.
I've got my weapon. I've got my wits. And now, I've got a new enemy. If the void wants me, well, I say let it come. I'm ready.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that was a nightmare.
Gods, schmods. They aren't interested in me, and I'm not interested in them. It seems whatever's inside me is more powerful than any of them anyway. Or at least more cunning.
And, Spirit of Laura?
The squirrel looks around the boat, chittering excitedly. At least he sounds happy.
Okay. Let's level up real quick. You can get maybe some wits. That's for more no, that's for initiative, detect traps, critical chance. Memory is for more slots. I think we'll put since our constitution and intelligence are great right now, let's put some more into memory so we can learn some more. Because when something has to recharge, it would be nice to have something else at the ready. And here, we will go for... you know what? More Necromancer. So we get more health back. Then you, Thane, you can get some more Pyrokinetic. And you get 1 Constitution and 1 Memory. How about that? And you? Yeah, you're a bit mixed, aren't you? I'll give you 1 Intelligence. No, I'll give you 2 Intelligence. There you go. And... what was Perseverance? Restores magic armor after you recover from frozen or stunned. Restore physical after knockdown or petrified. Seems situational. I'm gonna put 1 into Geomancer. Okay, that works. Alright. Let's move along then. As me, though. Okay, we can explore the ship further. There's a mug of wine or clawhammer. I don't really need that right now. I don't think we can control the ship at the moment. I don't think we are the ones that are gonna, you know, navigate this place. I feel like that's gonna be Melody's job. Let's see. Anything good at the front? No? Are you okay?
This place is strange. I cannot bear you away from here. You must find other means so that we can leave.
Ask by what means you'll be able to get out of here?
The one who brought us here. The demon that wears the face of my kin. Only she can set the course back to the land of the living. She is here still. I can feel her.
What happened to the others who were on board previously?
Death washed over me as we entered this place. I felt many lives extinguish in a single moment. But others still draw breath. They are sheltering below decks.
Okay. Okay, now who survived? That would be interesting to know. I assume since we cannot take the other companions into Act 2, I would assume they are not among the living right now. Which is unfortunate, but we'll see. Now, who do we have in here? Is there anyone over here? It's still the same ship, so I don't think we need to really loot again. Where is everybody?
Where is everybody?
storm, I hope.
Anyone over here?
There's a soul down here. Just stillness.
Okay. That's not a good sign. Okay, on the other side there should be another way further down. Hopefully we'll find some more answers there. Lady Vengeance lower deck. There is another way further down, but I don't know if that's gonna be it. Oh! The Spirit of the Red Prince, Spirit of Sibyl, Spirit of Ithan.
Sibyl's spirit watches your approach like a spectator on a beach watches the waves roll in with a soothing inevitability.
There we have it, don't we, dear? The final die has been cast and it's come up wanting.
Say you had very much hoped for a better roll.
You have what you hope for you still live. Forsake me now. Go hence and give chase to your mortal desires. From death, let me be death.
Okay. Farewell, Red Prince.
The Red Prince's spirit stands bewildered, his spectral eyes beleaguered by disbelief.
Yeah.
Defeat? I have been defeated. Impossible. Impossible.
Tell him you're very sorry he perished. Grin and confirm he's been defeated and then some. Yeah, sorry you perished.
No. The Red Prince does not perish. Even here I hear the voices of destiny whisper. I will have my empire yet.
I'm sure.
I will have my empire yet.
And Ithan?
Ithan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression.
Call out his name?
He gives no sign of seeing you. Ithan's eyes flicker rapidly from side to side, as if trying to take in an expansive sight. He whispers, Gleku Duma, over and over, and suddenly you seem to hear the chattering of thousands of elven voices in the distance. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound, his own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear. That you could hear, for now no sound remains. All is calm.
Okay, so you just peaced out. And Spirit of Sir Laura is also not going to join us afterwards, I assume, since, you know, it's a spirit. And in this realm, I assume they're going to be there. But in the other, I wouldn't
Where
be so
have you
certain.
been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Dallas's assistant is here. Is that also Dallas's assistant Gareth is here? Han survived. Sergeant Zaril. Tarquin. Okay. Alexander, I assume, is gone. Ask her what's going on. Where are you? Yeah,
There's
how
no
about that?
time. I can't hold us here. Brace yourself. This might hurt.
Okay. That's quite a bit of XP. Ah, the theme.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
That's a good question. We'll find out in due time, I assume. Okay. Well, Reaper's Coast is loading in, so we're off the island, we're off the high seas. We're out of the Hall of Echoes, I think it was called. Now let's explore the world of the living some more, once it has loaded in. Once it is loaded in, come on. but I assume since this is probably going to be a larger map than the island, it's going to take a bit longer to load than the island, which, you know, makes sense. But yeah, okay, so that's goodbye forever for Ithan, Sibyl, and the Red Prince. 3 remain, 3 are gone, so I assume if you do 2 playthroughs, you have 2 separate crews and then you have everybody's story. I don't know if or when I'll do a second playthrough, but it most likely will not be on the channel, it will just be in private, so because it's gonna be a long one and
Solid ground
I don't really have time for
materializes
that
beneath your
all the
feet.
time.
Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
Oh, one moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Ah, better.
Okay.
Let's not do that again anytime soon.
Oh, the spirit of Salora is still here. Ask her what exactly happened back there.
Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the dead, realm of divinity. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip.
Tell her you're not sure you met one of the gods again and they seemed desperate. Say you don't think so. Some ethereal figures calling themselves the gods keep trying to distract you from your purpose. Tell her your business is just that, yours. No, they seem desperate.
Desperate how?
Describe to her everything you saw and heard in the Hall of Echoes. Say you'll tell her once she answers a few questions of yours. Sure.
Oh, fine. 1, spooky magic. 2, only half a demon actually. My mother was a bitter elf named Loda. 3, just a bit of leftover effluvia from the spell. 4, more than I can count. 5, something too horrible to mention by the light of day. And now that I've answered every question a sane person could conceive to ask of me in this moment, let's carry on. What did you see?
Her voice actress is great. Like, there's a reason they wanted her back for Baldur's Gate 3 and made her the narrator, and there's a reason why she was cast in Hades 2. She's great. Describe to her everything you saw and heard in the Hall of Echoes. Sure.
I see.
Let's hope this does not come back to bite us in the ass.
So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
Admit they were somewhat vague on that point. Say you understood you're meant to grow your powers, but you're not entirely sure where to start. Shrug, you'll figure it out. They were somewhat vague about that point.
Well, luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
Tell her to think again. You've cast source spells before and you've taken source in order to do so. Ask where you can find the Meister. Say you have business that doesn't involve the gods, the Meister, or even Malady. Let's just tell her that.
As have I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your little old onesie. No devices, no gimmicks. When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it.
Ask where you can find this Meister.
She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
Ask how you can get to shore. Ask where she's off to. Take your leave. Where are you off to?
Shopping.
Sure. How can we get to shore?
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun?
Sure.
Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Okay. Let's collect the source, I guess. There we go. We're source infused now. We should talk to the other people here, I think. Gareth? What do you have to say?
She's something, all right. I question Siva's trust in her, but Malady's usefulness is self-evident. As Lucian said, you will be eternally gifted when you act in my name.
What are your plans?
Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
He knows what's next for him. Ask what's next for you. Does he really have to quote Lucian so often? What's next?
I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand.
I'm not gonna question why you quote Lucian so often. I'm just gonna take my leave. You know, whatever your religion is, it's not really any of my business. Oh, the spirit of Sir Laura has an exclamation point.
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body.
Bleed Fire skill book. Okay. That's cool. Han, how are you doing?
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin.
Sure is.
And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
Tell him you could certainly use a thing or two. Ooh, okay. What could we need? Oh, there's a lot to choose from. I don't really know what we need right now. I don't know what an augmenter does. I mean, it's gonna augment something, but I don't know what. Oh god, there's a lot to choose from. How about some pixie dust?
Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
Okay. How about you, Zrilla?
I've plenty of fighters for hire. Experts in blades, bows,
Oh, right.
and...
That's what you do.
Oh, I see you have a full contingent already. Then I'll leave you be.
Okay. Right, you are just someone we can hire, you know, people from to fight at our side. I mean, that could be useful if we need, like, if we need more martial people. You know, we are quite heavy on the magic users. I mean, yeah, Beast is mixed, of course, but the others are magic users. So if we need some more martial class people, we could probably hire someone from There. Oh, this is a waypoint. Okay, to the beach. Let's go to the beach. There we are. On Reaper's Coast. There's some poison there on the ground. Okay, that would take us back to the Lady Vengeance. Anything in the barrel? A mug that's worth no money at all. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, what else do we have around here? I'm not gonna keep playing much longer, but a little bit of exploration would be good. Gareth is over here, okay. This place looks a bit more dire than I would have hoped. What's the, what's that marker? Beast?
Not much of a landlubber, but sometimes I get no choice in the matter. Besides, there's business to take care of.
Ask Beast what he suggests you do next.
Malady said this Meister lady's the key, so we follow her lead.
Beast pauses for a moment to consider whether he's forgotten anything important.
I'd also appreciate it if we dealt with this Lohar fella. He's the key to unlocking this mess Justinia's made.
Ask what he makes of the gods, the tree and everything.
I don't know. I've never been one for worshipping. I always figured if Duna really existed, he'd show himself. I mean, am I really supposed to ask some invisible dwarf in the sky to grant world peace? Or give me a pony? Yeah, sounded like a waste of time to me. But, then he showed himself. He said he could help me free our people if I helped him. And I left with more questions than when I started.
That's fair. About the Queen.
I'll stop this operation. Downfall of her's all right. And finding Lohar in these parts and dealing with him is the first step in doing just that.
We'll do that. Okay, how about you, Losa? Do you have anything to say?
Come on, let's keep moving.
Ask her what she thinks you should do now.
Well, I think I should focus on getting this demon out of my head. And of course, I think you should help me.
Will do.
And if we pick up a few new source tricks along the way, so be it.
Okay, there were some other things as well, though.
Oh, hey.
Say you'd like to talk about some of the people you've met lately.
What, this old gaggle of weirdos?
What do you think about Malady?
Oh, she's all right. A lot of bark, but I think she really cares about what we're doing. Better that than a sweetheart who'd sooner watch you walk off a cliff than shout, "Look out!"
Ask if there's anyone from home she misses.
I don't know about home, but I do sort of miss the gang I travel with now and then. Crawler, Madcap, Papa Joris for sure. Musicians mostly. We all had our own stories, our own troubles, but when we were together and the music was with us, it was like none of that mattered at all. When you have people like that around you, you know, a family, even rain feels like sunshine.
Okay. I think that was all the questions. So let's take a leave. And now, Thane, do you have anything more to say?
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
Now that you're here, what does Thane think you should do?
How many times must I tell you? I have business in the Black Pits. We should head to the excavation site there.
Okay. Was there something else?
Just when I think this land holds no more... Still, at least this is an
no,
interesting...
just going in separate ways. That's not really what I am planning on doing right now. There's some crates. Empty crates, my favorites. There's something over there. A shark. Oh, I'm smelly now. Great. Let's hope that wears off. Hello, shark.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
That is unfortunate. Can we, like, teleport you into the water? Invalid target. Okay. It was worth a try. don't snap at me, Shark, please. I'm going to battle stomp through there. So we can move along this way a little bit more. Smelly again. Can we like... We cannot walk into the water. So we would have to battle stomp this thing again. We could also go around. And I don't see a lot of stuff of interest in here directly. So let's go around. The smelliness is gonna wear off. I mean, you know, we just touched some fish, which... Is the water gonna remove the smelly? Well, it's gone now. It probably just ran on a timer, though. Okay, what else do we have around here? Let's go up this hill. There doesn't seem to be much there, but... oh, a dead civilian. Now that's just great. That's exactly what you want to see in a new place you visit. Just dead civilians. Okay. Let's see if this dead civilian carries anything on them. Nah, empty. Okay. I hear some horses. It's not really what I would call a horse, but... Oh! More Voidwoken. But the big thing is gone. Vicious Voidlings, okay. They don't have any physical armor, which is good. Which means I'll battle stomp a lot. There we go, you're knocked down. I can't really reach anybody else right now. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna knock you all down as well. There we go, that's good, that's good. Do I want to set you on fire too? Well, those two. Why not? This thing is burning from necrofire anyways. Okay, now what do we do here? You are one of the volatile ones. I guess we can lightning damage that one. You have some high ground bonus, so that sounds good. How much do you have? 33? I mean, the necrofire is going to do a lot and you're going to have to get back up, so let's drop you into the fire. And onto the others. Ah. There we go, you exploded. You had to get up from being knocked down. And you are taking a lot of damage. Let's throw some fossils at you.
I'll yield to none.
Okay, and let's add some of this. There we go, the fire's gonna take you out. Okay, Beast, you can go up there. This one is gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine with this one. Okay, we can still go a bit further with one action point. Like this. Let's do Blinding Radiance. There we go. Okay. Oh, you are on fire, so we don't really need to deal with you right now. You are gonna die anyways. And these guys could live. No! Let's attack them like this. Okay. That was some execution, so we get 2 more action points. That was an execution, but we don't get more action points than that. That would be a bit much. Okay, you are gonna die from the fire. So we're just gonna go over here. And... how much do you have? 23. Let's hit you. And that's everyone. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. And with that fight done, I assume they are probably not gonna have that much on them. The vicious voidlings rarely do. I don't think I've ever seen them have anything on them. When's the fire gonna go away? Well, now it is. Let's quickly take a look if they have anything on them. Nothing on you. Ah, you have high quality shadow essence and some raw lumpy giblets. Wonderful. Other vicious voidling. Nothing. This one. Nothing. Volatile voidling. Do you carry anything? You have a hazy ruby. Okay. High quality fire essence. Some other stuff. Okay. You can walk into the source here. Charge up. There we go. I'm gonna go down here. See if the other voidlings have anything on them. You? Maybe? Some essence. Fire and some gold. And this one is empty. Okay, and I think with that I'm gonna have to call it a day. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.